Good morning, everybody. Painblade back here again from Server 1, representing ISC. Guys, this has been the longest week ever. We all thought the banner was coming out today. I think just out of sheer excitement knowing Akatsuki's coming, but it's not here, and I'm sorry, this is not the summon video. But good news, we've gone now from 100k to 120k tomorrow, so we're going to be pulling more. So stay tuned for that. Again, I'm really hoping they don't delay it, or anything else comes up to stop it from coming through, but that's okay. What I'm going to be doing today, guys, instead is I'm going to be focusing on the banners that I've been promising you guys. So we're going to actually focus on B. Now, everybody knows Killer B being one of the 8-tailed Jinchuuriki, and he's one of the actual hardest hitting characters in this game if you have time to get him going. I'm actually going to go through the usual. We're going to do a showcase on him, go through the artwork. We'll go through his link bonuses, his skill set, his gear, his talismans, and of course I'm going to show you an arena match to see how good he is. I'll try to do I tomorrow with the summon banner if I can. If not, I'll be pushing I back for at least a day, so he'll be coming in at least Monday. So we'll get the two brothers done as soon as possible. But we're going to start off with B because I've got him at 4 stars right now, but I'm planning to push him to 5 tomorrow. So unfortunately I don't have the artwork for you guys, but if you look at my cover, the beginning of the video, that's what the 5 artwork looks like. And I highly recommend, if you have him, guys, utilize him. He's amazing in PvE. He's great in PvP, but again, he's a little squishy. So he's going to need some backup, and he's going to need some support and some vitality. But let's get into it. I don't want to take too much more of your time. So I'll jump into my Shinobi list, and I'll go through the usual things. Let's find him. He's right here. Now, the one thing to note, and this is interesting, I have B maxed out to 64. Well, not maxed out anymore, I guess. The new level is 74. But I have him at 64 and at 4 stars. And he's actually the lowest power rated UR in the game right now at 4 stars. So let's look into why. I'm going to click on his banner there. The biggest reason, guys, why he has such a low power ranking is because of his defense and because of his health, right? If you look at Kakashi at 4 stars, he's got 5755 defense and 123,000 HP. And if you go back to B, B's HP is 117,000 and only 4,804 defense. So from a defensive perspective and an HP perspective, B is actually one of the lower stats characters, but there's a reason why, and I'm going to go through it and explain to you guys why if they gave him the same stats as any other 4-star UR, he'd be completely broken. So let's just start from the artwork. He's a rapper. He loves to rhyme. He carries a ton of swords. I think this is a really cool, hip looking cover for him, and his 5-star actually gets a lot more serious. So the same kind of design, you got a lot of oranges, a lot of bright colors, and you know what, he's one of the cooler characters in my opinion in the show. Link bonuses. To get full advantage of Killer B stats, you're going to need the following. You need SR Naruto and SRI. Now I you had to summon previously, but now there's a way to farm him in the new chapter 13, or is it 14? Maybe it's 14. Elite missions. But you have to unlock both of those. Naruto's pretty straightforward. Everybody should have him. You get attack 20% with that. Now the next one, you get Kabuto and Orochimaru to give him defense plus 20%. Now Kabuto's very straightforward. He's almost everywhere now. Orochimaru shop, he's in the standard missions fragment list on chapter 14. And he's also farmable in the elite missions as well too. Orochimaru wasn't farmable, he was only summonable, but now he's farmable in chapter 13. So definitely 2 guys you guys can get, or use your Shinobi coins that unlock the 1-star to at least get Killer B's defense plus 20, which he really needs, guys. And then lastly, a little bit harder, of course, it's the HP plus 20. You need the UR Sasuke, but that's the only UR you need for B, which is kind of cool. So that makes him a lot easier. And so get to, again, last banner, so you should have him at least at 1, 2, 3 stars. And now he's farmable in chapter 14, so, characters that you should easily have. So the HP and defense are extremely important for him for survivability, but his attack is his bread and butter. Now he is an A unit, so he's a nuker. And as I mentioned, looking at his stats, he has really low HP and really low defense for a 4-star UR. Now 5-star, he might be different. I will have that tomorrow. Maybe I'll take a look and represent it, but I doubt it. But his attack is insanely high. Now, what makes Killer B so deadly is he's like a, I don't know what. Like he's like it's like a small fire, and if you keep it, like every round you put more fuel on him, he just gets bigger and bigger and stronger. Kind of what he is, right? He just becomes this unstoppable killing machine if you don't take him out. and for your opponent, especially in arena, that's bad luck. So if they're not targeting him, he's going to be one-shotting people really quickly. So, and I'll explain why. Now, in terms of speed, he's actually a decent character. He's got, he's got mid-range speed. He's not super fast. Ai is way faster. Ai is also the fastest character in the game. They may be a little bit less quick than him, but they gave him a lot more power. So it kind of made up for that, right? Let's go into enhancements and gears. Now, let's go through his skills and explain to you what I mean by B being so deadly if you don't kill him quick enough, or kill your opponent quick enough, or if the opponent doesn't kill you quick enough. So first thing, Lightning Style Lariat, his special. Deals damage to one enemy with a fixed chance to stun them, deals extra damage during a 3-chain attack, boosts all allies' defense for 1 turn if the target is not defeated. Now, what the deals extra damage during a 3-chain attack means is during a co-op, right? So if you're doing, or if it's just a regular three-man attack, and he just ends up having his special chakra up. So anytime you do a 3-chain, this damage substantially goes up. But if you do it in a 2-chain, you lose a little bit of damage, right? So if you can see the 44.41% extra damage if you have your 3 reds or 3 blues or 3 yellows going at the same time. Again, it doesn't have to be a co-op attack, but it does definitely have to be all 3 of the same colors. As long as he has a special jutsu up, you're going to do 44.41% more damage. And that number rises, of course, as his level rises and the skill level rises. All right, so that's a very dangerous move. Also, if I remember correctly, is there not a stun? There is a stun. There we go. So there's a stun to actually 35% chance to stun. So that's actually amazing, guys. So not only are you getting a ton of damage, you're getting defense up, plus you're getting a stun. So that's a pretty amazing move to have, and it's a pretty high percentage stun too. It's very similar to Kakashi or Sasuke Heavy's Paralyze. So he brings a lot of utility for PvP. All right, so Sting Like a Bee. So of course does extra damage to a tactical unit. So pretty straightforward, guys. T's are the opposing element to A's, so obviously they already do a lot more damage to T's, but this just ups the damage even more. So that's also obviously really good. Now, where B really shines is his 4th skill. So having B at 4 levels is extremely important. But let's go to the 3rd one. Of course, being an AUR, he gets attack percentage up. The more you raise this, the harder he's going to hit. He scales off attack, so definitely, guys, focus on attack and attack buffs on him. And then lastly, the 8 Tails Jinchuuriki. Now this is where he goes kind of crazy. Boosts his own attack by 13.15% if the user is active at the start of the turn. Lasts for the rest of the battle. Now he constantly does this. He just keeps raising his attack every single turn as long as he's going first, right? So, and what I just want to clear this up. If the user is active at the start of the turn, means if you're going before the opponent, right? Essentially. So just make sure that you're faster, and essentially he's just going to continue growing his attack. Now, in the arena matches, hopefully it shows it. He'll start off with a pretty decent attack, then it just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. So I'm hoping to find an arena match that I can show him. I haven't had a chance to review mine yet, but let's look at it together. Gear-wise, I've got them all at 55, so I've got nothing awakened yet. I think I'm close, 70 out of 100 now, so not really. But with B, if you plan to invest in him, definitely get his weapon up, because it's all about attack for him. Everything scales off attack for him, but also you want to put some into his HP. Now, I'm not going to use my Awakening Stones yet because I'm waiting for Deodara, but once I've done that, I will also be putting a little bit of Awakening Stones to get B a little stronger. I do like him, so I'm going to invest in him. And then, of course, the Limit Break, guys, the same as any UR right now. If you use all of your fragments, you can max out and get 45 extra speed and 5% extra crit, 500 attack, I think it's like 450 defense and 2,700 HP, if I remember correctly. Stats are, a little vague in my head right now. But the reason why I haven't done this yet is by tomorrow's new banner, I want to actually get as many dupes as I can, get him to 5-star, and then use the rest of his fragments to get this up completely. So he will be much stronger tomorrow. Okay, and then talismans, guys, I've got him to 30 and 30, and vitality, actually, I haven't touched at all. So the first vitality for him is kind of cool. As long as you do a 2 or 3 chain attack, which again is the same as a special, he gets more chakra in this time instead. So if you level this up to at least like 10, you'll be pulling off his special at least by the 2nd turn. And then, of course, vitality is super important for him because of arena. He needs a lot more HP to survive, and he's super squishy. And then this one here, the skill activation rate, not as important right now because T units aren't in the meta. D units are becoming more meta, so you can not really invest in that if you don't want to. And then when you have it unlocked, this one here will give him more HP, of course, making him less squishy. Definitely put some time into it. And I put him in the Force group, of course, because it just makes him hit harder, and that's what he's there for. And with PvP especially, it's AI controlled, so you don't know who they're going to attack. It's extremely random, right? So, but the thing that makes B, again, super strong is the fact that if you don't kill him, his trait continues to increase his power throughout the rest of the battle, and he just starts hitting like a Mack truck. So if you have him, guys, my suggestion is use him for his stun and his defense up for his first skill if you don't have anyone else to replace him. But when you get him at 4 stars, that's when he really shines. The 4-star Killer B is much, much, much more powerful than the 3-star, and is a lot better on your roster or on your team than a 3-star. So you can skip him on the 3-star level if you want to wait till you get 4, but when you get 4, he's actually a great addition to your team. Alright, so I'm actually going to jump into an arena match like we normally do. So let's see where we're at. Now, I just want to tell everybody here, I don't edit these videos. I don't go live, unfortunately, but I don't have time to do that, unfortunately, with the family and work. So this is a one-shot thing for me. I do it once and I toss it up there. So I apologize, guys, if there's any mistakes or any time I'm stuttering or I'm going too fast. Just let me know, and I'll try my best to adjust. Again, I do one take. There's no scripting here. I don't think of it ahead of time. It's just, verbatim. And the reason why I'm mentioning all this is because I haven't had a chance to look at any of my arena matches, so I don't know which one I'm going to be showcasing to you guys. I will show you that I'm first today again. That may change. There's a lot of people now here that are much higher than I am in terms of power. I was first on the server, but I'm not focusing on getting to 74 right away. I want to still showcase everybody to you guys and make this a community thing. I want to grow the community. So I'm not really focusing on being first in power right now. I will get there again very quickly, I'm sure, when I'm ready to. But right now, I just want to make sure everybody gets a video for these characters so you guys know what to invest in, right? That's kind of the whole goal of this. So anyways, I just want to go back to the arena match. So I'm going to pick a random one, guys, and I'm hoping that B does perform for you so you can see. Let's just go with this one. And so you guys can see, number 1, his power. Hopefully he doesn't die too quickly so you can see how he ramps up. And number 3, I'm hoping you guys can see his special with his stun, defense up for the allies, and the power that all 3 of the members survive. You can see how much more power it has when it's doing a chain attack. So as usual, we're going to just watch this on 2-speed until the next round is going to be B, Naruto, and Kakashi. And I'm going to let you guys see his regular attack. And then hopefully by the second round, he does it again. And you guys can see how much more damage it does if he hits the same target or, the target he's supposed to be hitting. Okay, so I'm going to slow it down here. So here you go. You can see right now that he gets attack up right away. So that is his first trait. That's why it's so important to have that trait. So as you know, Kakashi does his Lightning Blade. Naruto's most likely going to hit someone really hard, but we're going to focus on B strictly. Okay, so let's get Kakashi out of the way. Boruto's dead for sure. Okay, so 93,000. Let's see how much he hits. So 30,000 for that hit on Kabuto. Now he has a T. Oh, I skipped it. My bad. Let's go back into that again. Sorry, guys. That was an accident. So 30,000 on a T, and he didn't have his he didn't do his second skill, which hits more, right? It would have hit 29% more on a T. So that would have been probably closer to about 40,000 there, if that second skill did activate, right? I'm gonna speed this up again. I apologize, guys. Let's speed through this one. I think this is the same match, I'm hoping. If not, then that's okay. Well, hopefully it has similar results, but I think it is the same one. There we go. Let's get through this quickly. I think it's Papa Sasuke. Yeah, okay, good. I think this is the same match. So next skill. So you've seen this round already. I'm gonna fast forward this round. As you know, Boruto dies here, and the Kabuto gets hit by B for about 30k. All right, let's see here. Yeah, okay, perfect. This is the right match. All right, guys. So 30k. So let's watch that. Let's hope B doesn't die. And next round he does another just basic attack, and I'll explain to you why his attack increase on his 4th trait is so important, right? So we have 2 more rounds to go here. Let's just get through this one real quick. And it's kind of cool watching these battles, honestly. I don't have a chance to really watch my arena matches that often. It's kind of cool to see, and it's great to watch this, guys. I highly recommend everybody does do this, because you get a chance to really see where your team shines and doesn't, and how to adjust your team accordingly, right? Actually, we might not even get a chance to see B. I might end up being doing a tribe next round and killing them off, unless they kill Papa Sasuke. Alright, so there's Naruto getting struck. Now, I have done an Adult Sakura video yesterday to explain why she's so good, and that's one of the reasons right there. She just stunned the entire team, or stunned Naruto, hit the entire team with an AoE. Okay, yeah, I'm going to probably be doing a tribes right now. And as you see here, B would have ended up doing... Oh, okay. I'm doing a co-op instead. Well, that's even better. So you can actually see how powerful lightning style area it's going to be if these guys don't kill them. Let's find out. I actually might end up killing this team before pulling it off. Oh, okay, good. You'll see it. Alright, so now this is the 3-chain attack. Now this is going to increase his lightning lariat by 44%, right? So let's just see how much more damage it does. There you go, 114 non-crit, non-T unit. So that would have done probably about 150 on its own. Has the possibility of stunning if it didn't kill the unit, and it has given everybody defense up. So now you've benefited extremely from that. Actually, you know what? I'm really surprised that we didn't end up doing a 3-man tribe there. Not that I'm hating on it. It did its job. But that 3-man tribe for the adult team 7 would have taken that whole team out. But anyways, that's AI for you, right? It's gonna do stuff like that. Now I'm gonna keep this match going for a second. I want to see if we can see another B regular attack real quick. Okay, so Santrio's done. I'm not worried about them anymore. That really is the only opponent or only 3-man cell that I ever worry about when I'm fighting other teams. A lot of people use them, and they do hit hard, but they're very slow. So luckily, I've got a pretty fast team, and I don't have to worry about that. So let's see what we pull off here. Yeah, I think so. Next round, B will probably end up doing just his basic attack. I want to see if he does more than 30k, of course, right? Because that was the point. He's now had 3 opportunities to raise his attack. So let's see, he should be about 30% more attack right now. So hopefully he does showcase his damage a little better. But I might end up having killed the opponent by then because I have Kakashi and Naruto going first. So let's see what happens. Oh, he's also got a special. Oh, they all have their specials. Great. Okay. So let's see what happens here. Alright. So, yeah, most likely the opponent will probably lose here. Oh, okay, maybe not. So he's got Gaara. So Gaara takes a lot of hits. So there you go. Naruto will kill Gaara, but then you can see B's attack again. So let's see what he does. So 3-man cell again, guys. 3-man attack. Let's see how much he does here. On a T this time. There you go. 153,000. That's insane damage, right? For just a regular standard move. For a 4-star who's not even fully ready to be considered a huge damage dealer. And there you go. You get to see the Adult Team 7 tribe now. Which I actually didn't showcase in any of my Adult Team 7 videos, but one of the best tribes right now out for AoE, does an AoE damage, heals your group, raises attack I believe as well, and I forgot what else it does. I think it gives you maybe defense up or guard suppression up or something like that, or not guard suppression, guard rate up, but one of the coolest looking ones. But anyways, guys, there you go. So that's a good showcase, actually, of B and his power. Unfortunately, he didn't do very many basic attacks, because surprisingly enough, the AI decided to do a co-op instead of the tribe move. But you saw how much stronger it got every single time. And the fact that he raises his attack constantly throughout the battle, he also gives you the ability to stun, defense up on his special, and he does way more damage on T. And he brings you, you know, a ton of power. He's great to have, but again, if you don't have him a 4-star, he's not going to be quite as effective. Just like Gaara, he's just not utilized at his full potential without the 4 or 5 stars, right? So if you have him at 3, guys, you can still set him aside for a little while and let, you know, until you hit the 4 stars on him. But at 4, I highly recommend putting him on your team, especially if you need a nuker. He's really good. One thing I will recommend though as well is do not put him with I. You don't want the single target tribe to be used by the AI accidentally. Keep them on separate teams. They're great to have on teams because they both bring stun and a ton of utility and a ton of damage, but have them separate. So that's the showcase for B, guys. If you have any questions, as usual, put them in the comments, hit me up on Discord, let me know on Reddit. You know, guys, please let people know about this channel, subscribe, like, share. You know, thank you again for the support as usual, guys. I'm really hoping the banner comes out tomorrow, so we'll do 120k, and let's see what we can get. I'm hoping to have every SR at 7 stars at that point. So I will be actually showcasing my roster, and eventually what I want to do is actually have an arena match, 10 arena matches, 3 with all AoE 3-man tribes, 3 with 2-man tribes, and then 4 with no tribes at all, to show you guys how effective each team can be and what the downfalls are of each one. So it'll give you guys an idea whether you really need tribes or not, right? And how 3-man versus 2-man and versus no tribes works out. So again, guys, this is Painblade. Thank you again for watching and taking the time to comment and like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.